Let's dive in, not waste your guys' time. Just don't forget to like and subscribe as we truly need and appreciate your guys' support. Hype up this video. If you got something for us to film, here's our email below. Emails, we'll talk details later. And a special shout out and a thanks to Roseville Chevrolet here at the Roseville Auto Mall in Roseville, California for providing us this Tahoe for this walk around. Well, 2025 Chevy Tahoe and the LS trim. This is the entry-level trim. And starting MSRP price, $62,000 and some change. What do you get in regards to, let's first talk Tahoe. Get 3 different engine options in the Tahoe lineup. You're getting a 5.3 liter Ecotec V8, which comes with 355 horsepower and 383 pounds-feet of torque. You also get a 6.2 liter Ecotec V8 in the higher trims, and that's coming in with 420 horsepower and 460 pounds-feet of torque. Then you have the nice 3.0 liter diesel option. Now, those things sell like hotcakes on the market, honestly. I don't know the horsepower and torque, so forgive me for not quoting those, but they all come with a 10-speed automatic transmission. Now, this exact unit here does get 15 city on the MPG, 19 highway, 17 combined with a 24-gallon gas tank size. If you do have the Suburbans, you want to extend that body, goes up to 28 gallons, okay? Now, a little bit about the dimensions. Is it going to fit into your guys' driveway or your guys' garage, let's say? And 211 inches on the length, 81 inches on width, 76 inches on height with 121-inch wheelbase. When properly equipped, everybody, 8,400 pounds of max towing capacity. Now, let's bring over the front end to you guys, and there is some added on packages. You're getting front LED projector headlights, high gloss black trim in the headlights as well as across that front end. We left the hazards on and daytime running lights so you guys get an idea of what it looks like when it's on. Active or live air vents for the wheel area, bumper sensors going across, and a 360 panoramic camera. Chevy bow tie in the gold, dropping down that lower grille in the matte black plastic with that kind of black chrome trim finishing off that front end. Now over to the driver's side of the vehicle. Let's start talking about the wheels, rubbers, and all that good stuff. Now we got the Continental Cross Contacts LX20s. I was looking for that submodel. And the size on this is a 275/60/20. This is an upgrade, again, added on top of that $62,000 MSRP price. Suspension is shock spring strut suspension. Coming over to the side mirrors. Side mirrors do come blind spot assist, 360 panoramic camera. We have the high gloss black on the bottom with the exterior paint color. Tahoe in the chrome and the stationary running boards going across, keyless fob entry. And we have the very cool keypad to actually not have to carry those keys with you. You could even leave them inside the car, open and close your door from the keypad. We have chrome on the bottom of the windows, high gloss black on top. We have the added on roof rails from the dealer, the crossbars, okay? Then we move over to the rear end. This is where you're gonna see the difference between Tahoe and Suburban. This is the shorter body, keep that in mind. And we're gonna go ahead and press that lid. You do not have a cap for that gas tank, which is very nice and convenient when you're at the gas pump, all right? Now coming over to the rear end. Rear end spoiler, integrated brake light, privacy glass. Wiper for that glass is tucked under, okay? Now if I go ahead and pop this up, you got that option. I don't find myself using this option too much, especially the women. If you're a little bit shorter, it's gonna be really hard and you actually dirty all your clothes, okay? Keep that in mind. Tahoe chrome, Chevy bow tie, high gloss black trim, a backup camera right over that Roseville Chevrolet license plate, and then we have the button here to open up the tailgate. Further lower, this is the cap for the 8,400 pounds of max towing capacity, bumper sensors, chrome trim, and what's under, we got a full-size spare tire with your exhaust tip on the passenger side. All right, let's go ahead and open up to, well, this is a manual. Wow. Very interesting on that one. I'd actually want to see all Tahoes with an electric opening tailgate. But 25 minimum cubic feet of space behind the third row, third and second row down, you're getting a maximum 123 cubic feet of space. And now, as we like to do here at Vagabond Builds, we like to measure in live what the length would be behind those third row seats, 2 feet. And then we go ahead and drop that third row. Now behind the second row, about 57 inches in length, 4 feet 9 inches. And I actually have to go inside, but let's see if I can squeeze this in there. Yep, and we're gonna go to about the back of the center console, okay? So we're touching Hold on. We're touching the center console there. About 90 to 91 inches, 7 feet, 6 inches long. Okay. Let's do width. Width is about 49 to 50 inches. And then height, about 33 inches on the entryway, all right? So about 20 dead bodies is what you can fit in here. I'm just joking. You can fit a dishwasher, air fryers, sports stuff, all that good things, all right? Now let's show you guys some more cargo. On the left-hand side, we got some tie-down hooks, right side tie-down hooks, and an inverter here on the right. Now we're pretty much done with talking about the powertrains, the exterior, and cargo. Let's talk interior. Before we continue with this video, if you find yourself in the Sacramento, California, or the greater Sacramento area like Rockland, Roseville, Elk Grove, and many other cities, if you need a passenger van rental for the friends and the family for the fun activities such as San Francisco, Napa Valley Wine Country, Yosemite, Lake Tahoe, Yellowstone, and many other places, use the link in the description below and rent from Vagabond Van Rentals. We also deliver. Thanks, guys. Let's go ahead and continue with this video. Now let's talk interior of the Chevy Tahoe LS. Well, starting with the seating surfaces, this is the $4,000 add-on package with the leather perforation and heated seats. You're going to see that here. So pretty much almost kind of like an aftermarket seat or seat system add-on. Keep that in mind, $4,000 on top of that $62,000 MSRP price. In front of those passenger seats, what do we get? Lockable glove compartment here. And then we got the wooden inlay, chrome trim, and your O snap handle up top on the right. Then we come over to the infotainment screen. Well, you still have the Google interface built-in system, which is really cool. You still get navigation in the LS being the lowest trim. I'm gonna show you guys that you also can go home. This is your apps, Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, Climate, Auto Park Assist. You get the cameras, 360 panoramic camera, bird's eye view. All right, very cool. Built-in Alexa, and that I have to say is probably one of the coolest things. You could actually move your apps around, and you could also do a split screen if you like the split screens. On the bottom here of that touch-sensitive infotainment screen, you're getting dual climate controls, and that is also touch-sensitive, so keep that in mind. Dropping down, air vents, high gloss black with hard buttons to mess around with your dual climate controls and knobs. I find myself using these more than using this touch-sensitive panel. Further lower, we have more cubby room here, USB-C, USB-A plug-in. This is what your 2025 Chevy Tahoe key fob is going to look like. Cup holders here, as well as a removable tray, USB-C, USB-A plug-in here as well, and a big center console. I have to say, you get 2 USB-Cs and 2 USB-A plug-ins here in the LS. That's great. Up top, LED true light lighting, and you push those and they turn off. A standard basic rear view mirror. Then we come over to the driver cockpit cluster display area, and you can mess around with the themes on that by pressing this button here on the right hand side, and I'm going to leave that on the navigation because I like that look. On the right hand side of the steering, we have voice control, the media, as well as your phone control. On the left hand side, we get the cruise control and the crash warnings. Behind that leather wrapped steering wheel, we have paddle shifters for the 10-speed, a lever here for shifting through your transmission gears, and on the left you have your windshield wiper lever and your signal lights. Further left, we got a lot of going on here on the left hand side, so bear with me here. 4-wheel drive system, we have the lighting knob system as well as the dimming light buttons for your dashboard, the trailer brake system here, and up top you're getting buttons here, parking brake, camera button, traction control, hill descent control, parking sensors, engine on off, and your lane departure assist. Now moving to the door panel. Again, more wooden inlay, chrome trim, high gloss black, unlock lock button. Then we have the switches to your windows, your side mirrors, and those side mirrors do come automatic foldable. And then you have that dual level cubby room area. All right. Now that we're pretty much done with the front side, let's show you second and third row. So now second row. To put space into perspective, I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall. Leg clearance is there on the second row, head clearance on the second row as well. The question will be when we get into the third row area. Now, bench seat, we got a 60%er on the left, 40%er on the right, armrest with cup holders, okay? We also have the leather back here as well, perforation, no heated seats though. Car seat compatibility and controls on these seats, as you guys know from Chevy, we do have the same controls for the last like 15 years. All right, and front, we have the pockets here on the back of both front seats, cup holders here, as well as a tri-zone climate control, which is pretty cool for an LS, USB-C plugins, and an inverter for an air fryer if you want to cook some zucchini for your guests. Now, we're pretty much done here, finishing up with the top. Air vents here and here, reading lights that are focused towards the lap area, your O-snap handle on the B pillar, and your door panel looking like the front over to the second row. Now let's go ahead and bunny hop this seat forward. And we're gonna get over to the third row. As we know, in our American SUVs, we love them because it's more than enough room for a tall guy like me, even on the third row. Look at this. All right, and it's wide enough. You're not feeling claustrophobic back here. I probably would like to say, though, if they could have cut out of this the C pillar plastic and made a bigger glass, that would have been cool. Cup holders on the right and on the left. USB-C plug-in on the right and on the left. Air vents for your passengers or your animals. Reading lights, same exact idea from the second row to the third row. It's actually focused on the lap area. And we have leather perforated seats back here as well. No heated seats here. Now, guys, here's the MSRP price. This entry level is coming at $62,000 with everything added on, $74,000 and some change. Do you guys think this LS is worth it with all this add-ons? Thank you so much for watching our channel here at Vagabond Builds for this car review. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hype up this video. Thank you and God bless you.